One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will go on the attack first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, He is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll field it close to the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Texas Longhorns offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Horns up and ready to hook up serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw. It's Owens. That pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Caught over the middle. It's Wingo. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Simon. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. Back to pass on 2nd down. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names. And Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. A strike downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Longhorns line it up with a 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Wingo. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Virginia found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Charlottesville.
Snagged in the middle. It's Fleming.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The pull and throw off the RPO. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Back to pass. It's Underwood. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Fleming. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Wolverines, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. They march 78 yards down the field. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. To the air, it's Owens. Firing deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air on second down. Got the quick pass. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Turns it loose. Brings it in down the left side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Longhorns come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying play action. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Puts it out of the air. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Oh, he got loose. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
The Longhorns will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. That's caught. It's Fleming. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy I can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good, too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
Caught near the sideline, it's Marsh. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Lost a throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his man. It's Fleming. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Finds his man down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Tulane. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
And the Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job of getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed to, find the football, but the offense got the break and got the completion.
Back to throw, it's Owens. Finds the tight end. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Unloads quickly. Makes his man miss. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Longhorns will will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! And that one will give them the lead.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was closed down by the short yardage touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the check. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They're going back to the ground. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Underwood. Grab near the marker, it's Stewart. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Wolverines want to move quickly. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Michigan!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his 1st game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Washington. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got his man quickly.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Wingo. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Simon. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Owens. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
So here comes the Michigan offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Longhorns will try to convert on fourth down. Off the play fake. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after three. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, the running back has it. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. Back to throw, it's Owens. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now they regain the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UNLV is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 12 to Akron. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Intercepted, and the defense is set up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your...
There he goes! That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Motion from the wide receiver. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Hit as he throws. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Caught close to the marker, it's Stewart. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one splits the uprights. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Dropping back, it's Owens. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are turning it on. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Trying to bull his way out. Touchdown Wolverines. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Owens. Oh, they're after him! And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. On target over the middle. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking downfield on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Wingo. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Got it behind the line. It's Wingo. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Wingo. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.